Hi there, Andy from Sweet Additions. This is our first video that is dedicated to outlining some of the rules and regulations for building a garden suite in a specific city in Ontario. Today, we're going to be covering the city of Brantford, Ontario. I'm going to pretty much jump right into it. So if you don't have a background on what a garden suite is, I highly recommend that you check out our video, Garden Suite Basics, What You Need to Know. You can watch that first and come back, or you can watch it after this video, but do check it out. So at a high level, garden suites are also known as coach houses, backyard homes, and detached accessory dwelling units. And because of policy changes province-wide, these are now being allowed in many cities and towns. There are numerous benefits to garden suites, such as providing more affordable housing units. It's a great option for family members to live close together, and is a great investment for homeowners and small investors because you're already building on land that you own. So in this series, we're going to outline 5 important rules specific to each city for garden suites. These include zoning, lot size minimums, unit size maximums, height restrictions, and parking requirements. There are other factors to consider, so understand that what we have here is for informational purposes only. Don't rely on the information here to make any real estate transactions. Do your due diligence by contacting the city or going to their website for detailed and up-to-date information. So I'm standing here in front of Brantford City Hall. Brantford, Ontario is a city of around 100,000 people, and it's definitely growing. It's a relatively diverse economy with some big companies located here such as SC Johnson and Procter & Gamble. The city is very progressive on planning and development and has a great focus on densification opportunities. Some people know Brantford as Telephone City because this is where Alexander Graham Bell is from and where he invented the first telephone. That's pretty damn cool. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Alex. Hey, I'm doing a video. Yeah, I told him about your invention. All right, I gotta go. Sorry about that. Okay, aside from Alexander Graham Bell, many of you probably know another famous Canadian from Brantford.
Number 99 of the Edmonton Oilers, the greatest scorer in the history of the National Hockey League. 7 seasons.
Of course, you know who I'm talking about. The great one himself, Wayne Gretzky. They love him so much in this town that they even named an entire parkway after him. That's also pretty cool. Now, we all know the awesome quote from Wayne Gretzky, which was, "You want to skate to where the puck is going, not where it's been." This is such a great metaphor for so many things in life. And how fitting is it that Brantford is one of the first cities in Ontario to embrace garden suites as a densification strategy. Housing policy is definitely one of those things you want to skate to where the proverbial puck is going, not where it's been. And so here we are in Brantford, and this is a city that I chose to build my first garden suite. And so I'm looking forward to sharing that journey with you. So now let's jump into the 5 important considerations when building a garden suite in Brantford. Now in Brantford, they're actually referred to as accessory dwelling units. So it's important to use the language that is used in that particular city. So we're going to be referring to them as accessory dwelling units here. In the areas where accessory dwelling units are allowed, they can be third units. An additional option is that the third unit can be located within or in addition to the existing house, not above the first floor though. So the first item is zoning. In Brantford, you can build accessory dwelling units in R1 zones, basically the lowest density zone. They're permitted for single detached, semi-detached, and townhouses. The policy does not include R2, R3, and RC zones because those areas already have higher density zoning and policies for additional dwelling units. Also, they are not allowed in land zone with the F prefix, which is related to the floodplain. In terms of the minimum lot size requirements, I don't see anything in the bylaws that dictate a minimum lot size.
For the unit size, the garden suite cannot be larger than 10% of the entire lot area. So for example, if your lot is 5,000 square feet, then the total footprint of your garden suite cannot be larger than 500 square feet.
Additionally, there can be only a maximum of 2 bedrooms. In terms of the height restrictions, there cannot be an accessory dwelling unit above the first floor, which implicitly states that you can't have a second story. For parking, there must be a minimum of 1 parking space for each unit, but tandem is allowed. However, when I called them, they told me that only 2 of the vehicles can be tandem. So that covers some of the high-level requirements for garden suites in Brantford, which they refer to as accessory dwelling units. Remember not to rely on this information. It's just to give you a little bit of an idea. Do your due diligence for the city as that information can change. So what are your thoughts on Brantford and garden suites? Do you have any questions or comments? Please share them below. We hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video where we'll be covering another town. Thank you for watching. I'm Andy from Sweet Additions. All the best into your success. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to learn more about investing in housing densification, and how you can get involved, hit that subscribe button. I put together a beginner's guide. We cover important bylaw and building code requirements for cities in Ontario and all the design considerations you need to make to successfully complete your project. You can download that through the link in the description below. Until next time, to your success.